welcome. How y'all doing? Welcome, kings and queens, to Enhance Holistically Tarot and Life Advice. Thank you so much for tuning in on this fine day. Thank you so much to my current subscribers for your love, support of this channel, and the messages that you find here. For those of you that are tuning in for the very, very first time, thank you and welcome. My name is Tamika, and this is Enhanced Holistically Tarot and Life Advice. All right, the atmosphere is already set. And so thank you again. Here we will get a little bit of a snapshot from now until the next 3 days. I would say about midweek. I'm going to do something a little bit different that I've been led to do. So we'll just see how it rocks out, right? So what I want to do is I just want to get some foresight about some of the things that we may encounter this week between now and Wednesday. Like I said, these energies are fluid. This is a collective reading, so it might not resonate with everyone's situation. And in some of you, it may just be spot on. However it resonates, you take what belongs to you and you leave the rest, okay? So we still are going to do our normal oracle cards, kind of like leading into the reading. But I'll draw 3 cards out just to get a synopsis of what Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday holds. Then I will use another deck to kind of talk about the energies and how we should probably govern ourselves, how we should probably focus our meditations, or even our actions within a given situation that may take place, okay? So y'all vibe out with me. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Thank you, Spirit Guide, Angels, Ancestors, Divine. Thank you so much for the messages that you have for the collective. Thank you for this day. Thank you for our health and our wellness. Thank you for our clarity. Thank you for our mind, body, soul, and spirit being in alignment. Thank you for our ancestors, our angels, our archangels, and all other entities of the higher realms that are here to guide us on our path towards our highest good this day and every day and always. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, I haven't broken these cards back out in a while. These are the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And so y'all just vibe out with me, okay? Again, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I do truly feel that anything that is on this channel is from the divine. There might be aspects of certain things that come out that may very well help you in something that you are currently in or something that you're currently facing or even will face, okay? But it's all love and light here, kings and queens, so let's get to it. The first thing that came out was nutrition, okay? It says you conduct healing work with your culinary arts. Some of you may be embarking on trying to eat a little bit more healthier or a lot healthier, as nutrition does impact your intuition, okay? If you're eating a lot of sugars, a lot of carbs, a lot of starch, those things can kind of like alter our way of getting downloads or getting in touch with our higher selves, because we have all these things that has to be processed through this temple. Okay, everything in moderation. I'm not saying for anyone to just change abruptly, but just be more conscientious of your nutrition, your nutritional intake this week, okay? For some of you, you may be called to the culinary arts or to be a chef or a cook or whatever. And a lot of people, they cook just because it is very healing. It's very therapeutic, okay, to prepare meals for yourselves, your family, or others. So however that resonates, okay? Just try to make sure that everything is kind of like in balance with that. Teaching. You inspire young people to learn. I love this card. This may not be in a traditional sense as some of you may think as it comes out right away. This could be just you being able to share knowledge, experiences with not just children, but other people around you. I feel like sometimes we're all put here. We have different experiences. Some are going through situations faster or earlier than others, just so that we can work through it for ourselves and be able to give some kind of wisdom. Okay, it doesn't have to be with children; it can be with anyone, your social circle, your sphere of influence. Some of you might be called to go speak at a public event where it's going to be so natural for you because it's things that you have kind of already embarked upon, okay? And then it's just going to flow. And whatever has happened or whatever your experiences might have been, they will be kind of like the answers that somebody else might seek, or at least some guidance towards getting their answers. So that's beautiful. Nutrition and teaching. Some of you might be just being taught on how to eat, being taught on how to cook, in a healthy situation. So how to substitute certain things that we've been used to eating growing up. I know, but all these fall in line with something that's going to expand you and make you grow and be better. All right, now we're going to have the healing with angels. Come on, thank you. This is also by Doreen Virtue. Doreen Virtue did a lot of cards. Freedom. I love it already. This freedom comes with being vulnerable. This freedom comes with being naked and unashamed, tapping and walking and operating in your own power, living your life larger than self, showing forth all that it is that is you, and allowing people to just see you for who you are. See you for who you really, really, really are. And that's a beautiful thing. If there's some things in all of us that we want to change, but for the most part, at the core of you, you're pure. Okay, you're pure. Your intentions are well, and you want people to be blessed by that. You want people to be blessed by your smile, blessed by your you being liberated in who you are again. And then there's a lot of us just working towards being free in some aspects. You might have had some things that happened in your life. Unfortunately, however, it's also a purpose to push you into the next stage of your life so that you can just continue to be your larger than life self. I hear expansion too. I feel like as you continue to come into your own, that you will be that much more of service to other people. Okay? So y'all just take control of that. Embrace that. Embrace the nakedness, body care. So body care has come out. Again, it's something about these naked beings. Every time I see nakedness, I think about embracing yourself, loving the skin that you're in, taking yourself for who you are, appreciating who you are, what you look like, whatever the case may be. So as it relates to us going back to just having moderation in what we eat, some of us are embarking on a new workout plan possibly. But I think it's also important that we just learn how to just love ourselves for ourselves. How can we expect other people to kind of embrace who we are if we haven't embraced ourselves? That's something to take stock on. Okay, and all of us are at different stages of that growth and that liberty of self. Don't try to put yourself in someone else's skin. I feel to say, just be you. Everyone has to tap into their own power. Let's do some butterfly oracles. Not to do too many oracles, but I just feel like this is kind of like building up for what we're going to be encountering this week. So what do we have here? These are like a transformation, life-changing cards too. What do we have? We'll just do one of these. Thank you. Self-employment. Some of you may have been really, really contemplating, hey, I'm a quit this 9 to 5 so that I can work for self. I'm going to read this one actually because this is the only one I'm going to draw out of this deck. And then I feel like there might be a message and an additional substance that maybe some of you need to hear in order to have the courage and the faith to step out on this self-employment situation. Is this the right? Oh, that's not the right book. How about that? Sorry about that, y'all. I'm enjoying the day. Me and my husband went for a nice walk in nature today, this morning. The weather let up. It had been chilly for a couple of days, but Ohio's weather is real, real It's real different. Real different. I can't wait to move near some water, but in the meantime, in between time, I'm just thankful for the atmosphere that we had today to walk out in nature, really meditate, walking meditations, getting in touch with our ancestors, our gods, feeling the universal flow all around us, just loving it, loving it, loving it. So here we are, self-employment. You're guided to work for yourself in a field that brings you fulfillment and joy. Your card encourages you to launch or grow your own business. You could start part time and then ease out of a day job as your endeavor begins to support you. If you are currently self employed, you are being guided to seek out new ways to express your vision. Being your own boss usually means that you put in longer hours. However, the hours feel more like devotion to a calling than work. You may partner with someone who brings extra skills to the table or consult with a mentor who can teach you business skills. Follow the path of your true interests and focus on a purpose of serving others. The rest will take care of itself. The additional meanings are taking business classes, learning how to market yourself in business, taking over the family business, and even changing professions. Congratulations, kings and queens. If any of those be you, congratulations. The future is very bright. Let's get into it, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use the Modern Witch tarot today. Yep. Something's turned over, I think. Yep, it is. The Courage card happened to been turned over. Wouldn't be surprised if it comes back out. But we're going to do Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Like I said, these energies are fluid. Some of it might go all the way through the week, but we're just going to do just kind of pinpoint in the first couple of days of the week. And then midweek, we will perhaps venture on the rest of the week. Okay? So let's see here what we have. These cards is going to be, I'm just going to lay them out, then we'll talk about them for the sake of time. I'm trying to get really good on my time and not make these videos too long because I know a lot of you don't have time to sit there and watch half an hour, 45-minute videos. I'm trying to do better. I really am. So let's get it. The first card is the Emperor. I like that. That's for tomorrow. This is from Monday, the 5th. Okay, going out 3 days, midweek. Thank you. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. And if you can, take notes. I'm actually going to be taking notes too. This is a new spread for me, something I'm led to do. See how it kind of works out. But I feel like if you could take note of what's being laid out so that you can go back and kind of reflect midweek on if any of these messages resonated, if any of these things that you were encountering, something maybe even someone close to you might have encountered. Like, let's just see, you know what I'm saying? Let's just expand. One more card, and then we'll do this. We will do one or two cards to kind of see what it is, how we should kind of handle it. And if anything repeats, then we kind of have to go back and see that because that means it's some type of reinforcement. Okay. Awesome. We're getting there, y'all. Y'all bear with me. I like to shuffle on camera because I want y'all to see that I'm not just placing cards at all. I want y'all to see that these are the cards that's coming out. So let's see how this works, honey. Either way, it's all good. Either way, it's all good. Thank you. So, one more. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So here we go. So for Monday, we have the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. Let me show you these first. So let's get these three out together. With the Emperor being here, I already feel like you're trying to take charge of the week. There might be some new information that comes in that you're to take action on, but it's not going to be like it's not a known action that you're to take. I'm trying to hold all three of these cards. It's kind of hard, but we're going to try. But with the Emperor here, I feel like you're going to be very much in your thoughts. You're going to be probably be in charge of a task, some kind of leadership role, or it might be just something that you have to do for yourself. But I feel like knowledge is going to be here for you, and also the motivation in order to carry out this new task is going to be here for you. Okay, I do feel like you're looking at everything like this is a brand new beginning. You're open to communication. You might be even open to someone new coming in, sharing some knowledge with you. It could go back to the self-employment. It could go back to the nutrition. It might be an opportunity on the table for you. And with that is going to come some clarity and new knowledge. I feel like with the Emperor here, you're going to start to really try to take charge of what it is that you want to see happen for yourself. I said I was going to start calling Mondays Mindful Monday, because you kind of like setting the trajectory for how your week goes. Most of us are in the planning phase. We try to like finish out the weekend, and on Monday morning, real early, we wake up with all of these agendas. But I do feel like you really are trying to take charge and be a good steward and be logical and be a planner, be a leader, a great organizer for what it is that you got going on for Monday. And I do feel like you're going to have this motivation. Now, I do see the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles here for as far as the energy and maybe how we're to deal with some things. Here it says isolation, and then it also talks about the Seven of Pentacles. Now, Five of Pentacles is like that change. That change may be happening because you may be getting some new knowledge about something. You might be getting new clarity, new downloads about something. But I also feel like you're taking a step back, and you may be getting by yourself so that you can come out with a new plan and a new vision. With the Seven of Pentacles being here, and with particularly this Ace of Swords being here, some kind of energy that's flowing throughout the day. I do feel like you are trying to set new parameters, new boundaries, new sights, new perceptions. So that's great. And that's all for Monday. Moving into Tuesday, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, I feel like on Tuesday, there's going to be a reason to have like balance in a give and take situation. It might be something that you've invested in or putting your time and effort in, and you're trying to see, should I continue to give to this situation? For some of you, you may be feeling like you have to create a little bit of the boundaries, somewhat of the energy from Monday with the Five of Pentacles and that change taking place. Not so much that I don't feel like it's a being left out in a cold situation. I just feel like your perception is changing, and that might challenge you for some of you. You're challenging your perceptions, the way you've been thinking, because that impacts your behaviors on certain things. But I think you're going to be very light as far as evaluating this Seven of Pentacles. And what's funny is the guidance from Monday actually falls right into Tuesday, with the Seven of Pentacles being here, along with the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So I feel like, much like this Queen of Wands here was on Monday as well, it's like now you're starting to take a step back, realize what you're giving to, take stock in that, take inventory, evaluate where you're giving your energy to. And sometimes, in order to do that, you may have to create some boundaries. Not so much that you're trying to block people or things out, but you're trying to like see what it is in your circle that you need to do for you. The guidance for Tuesday is the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So now it's time for you to block off so that you can get some type of, just evaluate how you're feeling, being emotional and intelligent in a situation, looking at things for a more from a more nurturing standpoint, setting your priorities, and then actually getting the know-how to move forward into the next phase. Okay. This is inspiration. This is the Ace of Wands. So now that you've able to do that, you've had the vision. Now you're able to move into a more applying that motivation. Let's look at Tuesday. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is showing here on Tuesday. This is the perception, right? But it's also the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands. Again, I don't feel like this is the traditional meaning of being left out in the cold. I feel like this is very much talking about your perception come midweek. Your perception about things, how they come full circle, and then more importantly, how you can begin to appreciate and enjoy everything that you've experienced up until now. Okay. That doesn't mean that it started at the beginning of the week. These are things that you may have lost the essence of gratitude about, but now you're kind of gaining that back. I love that. Because whenever we feel like change is on the horizon, it might make us feel off balance, but I feel like things are coming back. There might be something that was said or something that came into your spirit. A lot of things come back to me in the shower, I guess near water. But for some of you, things that have been said or felt or thought or something that you might have heard, it's going to come back full circle so that you can get the confirmation that you need. And once it comes back full circle, then you're supposed to rest and relax in that. Rest and relax in that feeling, in the newness, in the revamping, so to speak. So the energies that surround Wednesday and how we're particularly supposed to be reacting in those energies are the Ace of Swords again and the Page of Wands. Huh? So with this new knowledge, this new awakening, this information coming back around, something is said or something is felt to kind of make you feel, to make you come back to yourself. It might be something reigniting about a business plan, about a new idea, about whatever the case may be. And this is the beginning of that knowledge. This is the beginning of that clarity. And then setting your sights with this new perspective of how to implement that. And I love it. All right, let's go ahead and draw an inner compass card. Again, please slow this reading down, write it down. Please comment in the comment box of how this has resonated, how it has played out in your week from Monday to Wednesday. The inner compass card is flow, and we're going to read about flow. I love this. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to come back and share with you. Flow, flow, flow. So between now and Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, please share your experiences as it relates to the guidance that we currently have from the collective. And I just want to give honor to the ancestors and to the angels and the helpers that are here to assist us in this life, on this plane, in this realm. Let's see, flow 18. And it reads, flow. Life is all about surrendering to the waves of existence. Can you simply be with that which is and go with the flow? Sometimes a wave crashes on you and sometimes you manage to ride it. As long as you keep trusting that underneath it all, there is a current that might not be exactly what you want, but that is always what you need. The most natural way of living, therefore, is by flowing along. From the state of non-resistance, everything can happen smoothly and effortlessly. From the ego, however, there's often a strong desire to reach or to force something. This blocks the natural flow of life in reality. Every time you want to accomplish something by pure force of will, it is your ego that is pushing things, not your true soul's desire. This card invites you to look at the situation from your heart if you have the courage to let go of control. Life can unfold itself naturally. You will notice that life starts to flow. You receive that what you need, excuse me. You do not need to resist things that first appear negative to you. Be flexible and open. Things have their own way of working out. This is how life flows. Nothing and nobody is against you, only you perhaps. Leave your false sense of control. Surrender to yourself, to the flow of life. All right, that has been your reading for the beginning of the week. until midweek. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And please, comment in the comment box and let us all know. Let's share these experiences that we have with the reading and how things kind of go. For everybody, it's general, but I'm sure that there will be something that you can pinpoint based off of what the divine has for us and how you were able to handle it. So thank you so much. I love you. Be blessed. Be well. Until we see each other again. Ashe, ashe, ashe.